Hey everyone, right, let's see what Quill's trying to shush everyone for, shall we? Raker!
Don't follow.
Wait, what?
Gamora!
Hang on! Oh god, we got other problems here! All hands on deck, people!
Coming our way. Rocket! Nukem! Where is the assassin?
Well, she is an assassin, a galactic assassin, I mean, why not?
No time to get belief, she just ran off. She knows what she's doing!
Nice!
Groot, snag him! Going to be tricky without Gamora! What did you expect from an assassin? You're up, big guy! Die with honor!
Alright.
No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
No you don't, asshole.
I hope Gamora you could not have done that!
That works, Drax!
Right now.
That works very nice, Drax. Thank you.
Still feeling kind of woozy ever since Quill's kid rooted around inside my brain. I'm Groot. How do you know what a hangover feels like? There's root wine from Planet X and you have never shared it? We gotta get off the seat so we can fix that.
Why is this... Attack. Oh yeah, okay, gotcha. Just double checking. Okay. Groot, do your thing.
I am Groot.
Thank you.
I think I know where we are.
You think?
Yeah, what happens if Gamora don't catch up? Once they realize we're on the Milano, they'll throw everything they got at us.
I will not leave Hovat behind again.
Hovat? You mean Gamora?
Yes, of course, the lethal one.
Gamora asked me to
Right.
trust her, that's what I'm...
Yeah, we can hear it. Real sick of that flarkin' thing.
Okay.
Flark,
Who's...
how's that thing still dogging
Oh,
us?
bloody hell!
Go! I hate everything in this ship!
Go, go, go!
I only got little legs!
Lift your feet, Peter Quill!
And just jump!
Ah! We need to keep moving forward, Quill!
Let loose, Rocket! Pulverize him!
Nice! Excellent!
Boom!
Oh,
Let's
good
get the
God, come on!
elevator.
An hurricane! Bye-bye, assholes!
Round him up, Groot! Listen to Groot! Get in here!
Nice!
Do your thing, Drax! Feel my wrath!
Oh, come on! Oh, bloody hell! Hang on!
Why are we not moving?
God damn it! Oh shit! Forgot there's a bloody counter button. Hang on. Nice!
Stop showing off! We gotta move, Quill!
Well, not trying to show off here. I'm just trying to... Oh god, you're over there.
Hey, Quill! Wanna see some... Let's go! Come on!
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were over there. I'm too busy trying to get myself not shot! Go!
The Milano should get here any tick now.
Should?
Yeah, well, it's the best I can do. And our window to meter is getting smaller.
You know they're gonna open fire as soon as they detect them.
Yeah, I've got
Go!
it silent. But who knows what kind of sensors Raker has.
Cross the morale! Prepare for pain!
Go! Nice!
Played with that one. Stop the short, Groot! Bust down with the smart box! Smash him up, Drax!
Beautifully done! Awesome work, people! I'll have to check over here in a moment. Ho 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 ho! Bloody hell! That was beautifully
The
done.
whole army. We gotta cut them off. We're gonna die here.
I got an idea. Maybe I can overload these batteries. Make this part of the ship go boom.
How big of a boom are we talking about?
Can't wait to find out. Keep them busy while I rig this place.
Wait, what? Seriously?
From the creeps.
Oh, you have got to be shitting me.
My tail.
Seriously? Drax!
Drax!
We need some help over here.
Hit him down, Groot! Drax! Toss
Drax, get to work, please.
Get him, Groot! I shall enjoy this!
Nice!
There goes the arm.
Feels like I've been shooting that big bot for hours! You fiends arrived to meet
Alright,
my
that's
doom.
it. I have the hurricane.
I am really missing
Damn!
Gamora right now.
I'm telling you, she just ain't a team player.
That's the guy who just rejoined the team after ditching us.
Rocket! I hope you have a surprise! Rocket, how's it going?
Flark! Well, I swear to Scott, if you let
Drax, we need some help over here, please. Oh, beautifully done, Drax.
Sure don't feel like it.
Better.
Okay, this one's set. Keep the loonies busy while I rig the next one.
We're trying.
This up!
You have to.
Okay, fine. You put it like that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What? Whoa, both sides? Oh, come on. Rocket, you are officially on the clock here. And I'm sorry, but I do mean that for once. Oh, good God. So, all you have to do is protect Rocket. Just make sure we don't all die in the process. Well, actually, to be fair, we don't have one of those destroyer bots on us. So, a minor level of relief, I suppose. But just a minor one, you know? I mean, we've still got to deal with every other wave sent from God knows where. But anyway! Alright, one problem at a time.
Rush you, bot!
Stop rushing me.
You struggle in vain! Another potion! Wow!
Oh, lovely!
Born a beat 'em! Rocket! Should we be shooting
Beautiful!
these
No, you
things?
don't.
Making short work of these
Lovely!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
Sounds like a lot of flarking guns.
Oh, come on! I had the hurricane!
Focus walked right into that one!
They certainly did. Lovely work, team! Oh, God! Hey, asshole, piss off!
What is next, Peter Quill?
Robes is healing his pals.
Well, that's not fair!
Oh, come on! Who said you had permission to do that?
Keep them, Rocket! I hope you have a surprise for them!
Okay, I had the hurricane time.
Get this one.
Oh, ho, ho! Oh, God, hang on.
Rip them off, Drax! Why do I feel no honor in this fight?
Because you're hungover
Well, could be other things, but that's one very distinct possibility.
Protects the rest.
What's the opposite of heal? Let's do that to him.
The Witch Doctor elevates our challenge in combat.
Come on! Get that combo in! Beautiful! Bloody marvelous!
They're set to blow! We need to get the Flark out of here!
How much time do we have?
Oh shit! I probably should have looked beforehand. Oh well.
Rocky, where's her?
Nothing I can do now. Oh god! Oh shit!
Where?
Outside!
Right. I didn't realize I had to jump, but alright. Okay. You know what? I'll choose right side. Screw it.
Outside!
Stay together, people.
Hey! Oh, come on! Holy shit. Come on! Oh, please, I need the ship now! Or something similar to that notion. Oh, great. We're screwed. And now the icy effect of space is going to start freezing them. Great! Just what we needed. Who the hell's going to rescue them now? Well, actually, Gamora might have if she managed to be successful or not with Raker. Hey! Awesome! Well, it worked. Just. Still see the explosion. Wow. Well, it did detonate rupture power cells, so I mean, fair enough.
We must go back.
You crazy? I like killing sprees as much as the next guy, but we barely got out of there alive.
What about Gamora?
She made a choice.
So you're just gonna abandon her? And Nikki? What if it was Groot? You gonna leave him behind too?
Don't talk like that. That's not what this is about.
Isn't it though? We're supposed to be a team. Teams don't leave people behind.
Fair
Tell
point.
that to the giant Kratakan army of robots and brainwashed believers we barely got away from!
What? Wait, what? Gamora!
Gamora!
Hey, you're alive! Wait, what?
Is that?
Great to see you again.
Yes,
Did you kill him?
How'd you get back?
it doesn't matter. I failed. Raker lives.
For now.
We have to go back. We can't leave Nikki there. What he'll turn her into?
Blah, blah, flark and blah. So you got stepdaddy issues and had a horrible childhood. Ooh.
Rocket!
Seriously, dude.
What? It's true.
Grow up, mate.
You ain't the only one here who had it bad. It don't mean we're angling to commit suicide because some pseudo-priest nutjob is doing surprise nutjob stuff. If we go back there, we're dead. D-E-D! Dead!
Not exactly a spell, but the point is taken.
I'd rather die with honor than without.
Gamora went through a hell of an ordeal there, whatever she did. Well, aside from the thing with
Hold up, her
Raker.
buddy died.
Rocket, wake up,
So-
dude.
Get the flark out of Dodge.
Not yet. We should try to get a hold of Cosmo instead.
Great plan, only he ain't answering the passport.
Okay, but what choice do we have? We don't have comms.
Well, actually, we might have comms.
Wait, what?
Turns out they weren't as flarked as I originally thought.
And you're telling us that now?
Groot should be able to raise.
Should? Oh, that's a long shot, isn't it? And the
Sounds like Murder Mom's feeling more stabby than usual. Hey, better not slice through anything in that cargo bay.
Groot,
We ain't
Rocket,
restocking
and
anytime
Gamora.
soon.
Okay.
Harsh. Excuse me, I ain't the one advocating to throw ourselves to the Flurkins. Right, Drax?
Yes.
What? Just 1 second. I want to change Rocket back to original. I think he looks more badass this way. I mean, the Mafia type style, it was good, but let's stick to a bit more of an original thing, to be honest. So he lives
I
with
saw you
what,
looking at
minus
those
one arm.
emergency door
Okay.
control Stupid llama thing. You better not try eating them.
Who left that bloody fridge open again?
I will not chew up your ship. And that better have been an acknowledgement.
I doubt it, but whatever.
Hey, Rocket, you got a minute?
I probably made a really stupid mistake buying that locker room, but let's talk to him about it anyway.
I bought something in nowhere to remove that Nova Core lock.
We got screwed, didn't we?
The guy said it was a lock disabler. It's not?
Piece of junk disabler is what it is.
Oh.
How do I have to say this again?
No shopping for tech without Rocket.
Fair point. Okay, okay. Fair
Yeah,
point.
yeah, I heard you.
Learned my lesson. Hopefully. No additional lethal blood. No thanks. Yes, get the shield regen.
Got you covered.
Thank you.
Now that was some quality crafting, if I might say so myself.
Have a chat with Rocket again, if we can.
One whole arm. That's what? 10% of Raker down?
And I say we leave the other 90% alone. Can't say I ain't glad I get to dissect this little marvel, but that's as close as I'm getting to this flarking cult ever again.
I mean, I can see where it's coming from completely, I really do. You okay, Drax? Seriously?
You alright there, Drax?
I am pondering that question.
And that makes total sense. After what happened with Nikki and that twisted promise, having to watch the people we love die all over again.
My family did not simply die. They were murdered.
Of course.
I think I do not wish to discuss it.
No, I get it. I do, I get it. Don't worry. Chat to Gamora. Oh, that's the thing. Let's do this
Watch
first.
it, Peter. You could fall on my sword if you're not careful.
Hey, Gamora.
Go away, Peter.
Come on. Just thought I'd check in. That was some pretty heavy stuff you said earlier. Wanna talk about it?
I don't need a pep talk.
You know what? This is probably what he would do. Let's break into song. I mean, come on. They should know him by now to do something like that.
Okay. Alright. No talking. Let's sing it out.
I mean, what's this gonna happen?
Oh, who's the hunter? Who's the game? You feel the beat, call your name. Come on, I know you know this one. I hold you close in victory. I don't wanna tame your animal style. You won't be caged in the call of the wild. Come on, sing it!
Will she really?
At the walls of
Oi, shut up, llama!
Walls of heartache.
bang bang.
I am the warrior.
Oh my god!
I am the warrior.
She's actually following along? Wow!
Heart you win. See? Just singing.
All right, I like that one. Gets me every time. What did you want to talk about?
I mean, I'm really curious, but you know what? We've lifted her spirits. we need to talk. We're going to need to talk about this stuff anyway at some point. So let's just we've lifted our mood. Let's just leave it at that. Sometimes that's the best thing to do.
Actually, my job here is done.
Really?
Yep, and it worked out great. I'll let you go back to studying the blade.
Sure. Could you move?
Fine. God.
Where's the damn scanner? I sure I left it around here. No. Don't tell me that flarking thing.
I feel like I've seen this before. Did Groot pick it up in nowhere?
He's not here to answer. He's not yet.
I bet Corral would have found whatever we tried to hide anyways.
Thought I'd have a look anyway, just in case. What the hell is this?
Ooh, so swirly. Is that even a plant? Wonder where Groot picked up that one.
Starting the collection, I think.
According to this, the collector reported Groot stolen 14 years ago.
Can we help you?
Oh, hey, Rocket, Groot. Sup?
What are you doing snooping through Groot's scut, Quill? Well, maybe you should mind.
Whoa,
He's
guys.
curious.
Groot,
Well, not in
I
the
didn't mean to invade
bad
your
way.
space. Seriously, I would never do that. I was just curious about this report thingy I found.
Yeah.
Yeah, the report thingy that just so happens to bring up a lot of painful memories for Groot. Real smooth, Quill.
I am Groot.
It's not fine. The collector kept you in a frickin' cage like some kind of animal. As if it weren't bad enough you lost your entire planet.
I am Groot.
Fine. Groot says he'll answer your stupid questions.
Wow, thanks. I've got to ask the most obvious one.
What happened to your homeworld?
I am Groot.
You never told me that.
I am Groot.
What did he say?
He says the Shatari blew it up with an experimental doomsday device.
Whoa, what?
Holy crap.
Shit, sorry,
That's
Groot.
awful.
I am
Ain't the worst part, Quill. Groot says after Planet X was blown up, the other branch worlds mobilized. But they weren't no match for the Shatari and also got destroyed.
I am Groot.
As far
Wow.
as he knows, he's the last of his kind.
Oh, Groot.
Jeez.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I'd do if Earth was destroyed, if I
God,
was the last
It
human.
took the planet being destroyed for the whole species to mobilize? The
Says
hell?
It's not so bad. He's got us.
That's small consolation for what it's worth, I guess. Yeah. Good point.
How'd you end up with the collector in the first place?
How do you think? He stole Groot.
I am Groot.
Fine, you tell it.
I am Groot.
Translation?
He says the Collector found him at the start of the war, in the wreckage of his planet.
Holy crap.
But just a piece, a splinter. The rest got destroyed like everyone else.
Just a splinter. Does this mean you can't die?
I am
I suppose not, to an
He
extent.
can still die, but he
Oh.
ain't gonna, cause I ain't gonna let him. I'll replant you 1,000,000 times if I gotta.
So, how'd the collector find you?
I am Groot.
Rocket?
A drone found him, dormant in space. Guess old Tiven scours the galaxy for new specimens.
Okay.
I am Groot.
Slavery ain't the same as saving.
No, it's not.
I am Groot.
He insists the Collector saved him by planting him, and also keeping him in a das cage until I stole him, hence the stupid Flarkin report.
Is it still active, the report? Will the collector come collecting?
You see any gold domes around lately?
Fair enough. I know we don't talk a lot, Groot, for, you know,
Obviously.
reasons.
Yeah, exactly.
But I can't imagine this team without you. I can't change the past, but I can't commit to making the future better.
He says he knows, and he's grateful.
That's awesome of you, Groot. Wow. Huh. So you found okay. I mean, to be fair, if you plant the seed, you know, of a life form out of plant that is plant or plant-like, it would just take a lot longer, you know, to grow it back. Wow. Makes sense.
What's gonna be the new hotspot for entertainment?
Oh.
An asteroid, huh? Huh. Smart.
Hey, dude. How are you feeling?
Busy.
It's okay. It's just the two of us in here. We all saw a pretty messed up scut in that promise thing.
I'm fine, Quill. There ain't nothing some Kree kid can promise that won't make my skin crawl.
Okay. But what did you see?
Doesn't matter. I knew it was fake soon as she got into my head.
Oh, that would be Lilia, whatever her name was. That friend of his. Ah, okay. I bet that would make more sense.
Oh, why yes. I am the handsome leader of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh my God, Quill.
Gamora. I was only looking.
Relax. I'm not gonna kill you. This time.
Okay, good.
I, actually never got a chance to say thank you for the doll.
Oh. No problem. I know how you like this kind of stuff.
It was very thoughtful. I can count on one hand the number of times someone has given me a present without expecting something in return.
Seriously?
Wow. Christmas gifts from Thanos must have really sucked.
I doubt there were
Putting
Christmases.
it lightly. Thanos wasn't the giving type.
But you don't say.
Everything was a mind game designed to control us. Gifts included.
Of course.
So thank yous aren't exactly my strong suit.
No, fair enough.
Something Mantis says I need to work on.
How do we... That's interesting. I'm trying to figure out where this game fits in the timeline, because when they met Mantis, she vaguely remembered Quill, remembered Drax to an extent, knew Gamora. So... But it wasn't to the extent... I can't remember if Mantis met them in the first movie or not. I honestly can't remember. But interesting. I wonder if this is set after the second movie. Although, only problem with that would mean that it would have to be set somewhat probably 10, 15 years after that movie. I only say that because Groot was essentially a child and became a teenager at the end of the movie in the post-credit scene, I believe, from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Sorry, I know this is kind of a spoilerish type thing, but I'm just saying for timeline-wise, so... And I assume you have to account for a certain amount of time to pass, so fine, let's just say 5 to 10 years. Well, and Groot is grown up here, so I'm assuming this game is set after... in fact, it would have to be set. Unless this is set before the first movie, but I doubt it. Because of the whole thing with Gamora. So... This must be set after the second movie then. Huh. It can't be set between the two movies. And the one obvious clue is that Groot died. Well, let me rephrase. Like 95% of his body was crippled beyond regeneration, and they basically had to plant him in a little pot, and he grew very slowly. So it's essentially impossible for this to be set between the two games, because otherwise that's canonically incorrect. I mean, you're basically saying that Groot either grew up and died again between two movies, or they're remixing the timeline, what the hell? I'm assuming this is set after the second movie, so I'm gonna say, let's say 5 years, maybe 10. Let's say 5 years, because I mean Groot seems to have quite powerful regeneration. So let's say 5 years after the second movie, which then makes sense for knowing Gamora, at least knowing Star-Lord. Will probably forget the name, which I can understand that. Would know Drax to an extent, at least recognize him. Okay, interesting. Alright. I'm just trying to piece the timeline things together and everything. It's all clues, I'm just trying to work it all out, so yeah. But how do you let's refresh our memory. At least let her refresh our memory, so to speak, and with some more informative stuff, of course.
How do you know Mantis? Did she give you one of her weirdo fortunes or something?
Not exactly. How do you know her?
I maybe tried to pick her up in a bar once.
And
Wait,
how'd
what?
that work out?
Good. Until she did the creepy antenna thing. I was half expecting her to start chanting, Red Rum, Red Rum.
Red what?
Doesn't matter. Point is, she's a wacko for sure. A really hot wacko. Who happens to be your friend?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
that wacko saved my life. A few years ago. Someone got the jump on me. An assassin. Nearly killed me. Mantis happened to be in the right place at the right time.
Seems to have a knack for that.
Yeah. Turns out I had no idea how badly I need someone like her in my life. Up until then, I'd been so lonely. After the war, the resistance disbanded. Richard Ryder got busy with politics, and the world mine had no use for someone like me.
An assassin?
Something like that.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of
Thanos trained me
things.
to be a weapon, not a peacekeeper. Once a weapon, always a weapon, you know?
That's one way to put it.
Is that why Mantis mentioned suicidal urges? Because I get it. I've been there. I'm pretty sure we've all been there at some point.
Let's just say I'm not in that place anymore.
That's good to hear.
Because of Mantis. She showed me another way. A place where maybe I can be needed.
Okay, hang on. I've got one contradiction to Quill's side of that whole thing with Mantis. Maybe he tried to pick her up in a bar once? But this can't be set before the events, I don't think. Unless this entire game is set before the events of the first Avengers movie. First Guardians of the Galaxy movie, I mean. Can't be set between the two. I mean, Groot is evidence enough to that statement. Evidence enough for that. So I'm saying logically it would be set afterwards. Now my problem is that during the events of Volume 2, the sequel, Peter Quill and Mantis, interact a couple of times, at least. So either he's not willing to discuss that moment, or they're not being canonically correct about that. Look, just to point something out, I'm assuming that the movies are being canonically correct, right? I am assuming that. I've never actually read the comics, so I don't know, but I'm assuming they're correct. So that means either they're not being canonically correct about that part of history with Quill, or he's choosing to hide it. I'm hoping for the sake of like lore and memory sake, which is all part of it, that it's just him saying, him just using to not bring that up. Although, to be fair, I don't know why he wouldn't bring that up. That confuses me, because then they would both know about that, because they're both on the same planet. So, what the hell? So, hang on, if he... Unless he's not using that direct reference and referencing a previous encounter instead, but wouldn't they reference that in dialogue? Or are they just gonna make a drastically big assumption? If they're doing that, I don't like it when they do that. Especially in the DC and Marvel universe, you need to reference stuff through dialogue for reference sake, especially if you're gonna miss, like, if you're gonna actually have specific things, you know, that you got, if you have specific encounters that have a certain amount of meaning to them, and you're gonna skip over the reference something that has no direct reference at all, it's just for the sake of dialogue. What the hell? You need, especially if it has some sort of canonical reference, you need to be using canonical reference at very minimum as a reference within dialogue, and talk about this other third whatever, something random, right? Something randomly related, something random in a related sense. But you have to use canonical reference to set it. You know, to set sort of like, it's like, it's almost like a memory point, like, oh, but, you know, you did it here, but this occurred here. I mean, they're gonna miss that out. I mean, I'm just trying to think of, like, in terms of setting, because if this is set before the first Guardians game, then that's interesting for timeline. Cannot be set in between, because Groot is evident enough to that, frankly. This, I'm pretty sure it had to be set afterwards, and I don't know why they're not referencing the conversation. They're both the same goddamn palace, well, say building anyway. And they're not making a reference? What the hell? God's sake, Square Enix. At least put reference dialogue in there. Don't just leave it out. Oh, no, I maybe once, but I'm going to totally skip this other section, which totally happened. Unbelievable. I'll go over this one, then we'll end the video.
What kind of gifts did Thanos give you? Weapons, poison, the metal wire thing you used to strangle people with?
He gave us
God.
dolls. Once. Stupid, ugly things from Xandar.
Wow, okay. That's surprisingly girly.
Well, that depends who you're giving it to.
What? I can't be feminine?
No, we're not going there, Gamora, no.
No, just... I was really sure it was gonna be a knife or something.
Actually, he's got a point there.
Like I said, Thanos liked mind games. It was unusual for him to be kind.
Yeah, don't
We
say.
didn't even have a bedroom. Yet here were these
Wait,
dolls.
what?
Purposeless. And they were ours.
You got a
You still
bedroom?
have it? Like,
What the hell?
is it in your collection?
No. I lost the one Thanos gave me when I was 6.
Oh, shit.
She was the ugliest doll I'd ever seen. I cried so hard when I lost her.
Because your attachment. No, it makes sense.
Nebula heard me. She loved her doll, and I knew she wanted another one. So when she came in to check, we started to fight.
Okay.
Thanos loved that.
Oh, of course he would.
He found us fighting, saw my tears, and laughed. Turns out, the dolls were a lesson on the importance of not getting attached. To help us understand that, he took Nebula's doll and threw it into the incinerator.
Sorry, what?
That's... I can't imagine.
That's fucking
Nebula
cruel.
didn't understand why he did it. Only that I was somehow responsible.
Of course, the
I
sisterly
started
blame,
collecting
yep.
these a few years ago. After Nebula. After I knew I'd never see her again. It's dumb, but I guess I'd do it for her.
Wait. Hold on.
Wow. I'm glad I bought this for you. And I can promise that there are 0 strings attached to anything I give you. You're an important part of this team, Gamora.
Damn right.
Thanks, Peter. Truly.
Oh my god. If my memory serves me correct, this is set after the events of the second game. Okay, I call bullshit, Square Enix, on you. You're not going to make a direct reference to an event, to a very minor event that happened with Mantis and her abilities on a specific planet in the second game. You're going to reference some of the bullshit encounter between Quill and Mantis. I call bullshit on you. Wow! At least be canonical. I'm not saying it has to be major, but pull references. Nebula's dead, right? And I think, if my memory serves me correctly, I think Gamora killed her sister. I think, or either she killed her or Nebula. Maybe I got this wrong, but I'm pretty sure that I think it was Nebula. I think, because I'm referencing the second movie here. I think Nebula sacrificed her life so Gamora could live. If my memory, I know it should be like a month now, like 3 or 4 months since I actually saw the second movie. I don't have to refresh my memory, but still, I know you think a big event, right? But that it's just when she's like the whole thing about Nebula being dead. That makes total sense. I'm pretty sure Nebula sacrificed herself to save Gamora, so she would feel directly responsible in that thing, so she'd probably say, I killed her, or I'm responsible. So that's the events of the second game, which means that that makes a lot of sense. So this must be set, 5 years, probably, after the events of the second game. So they're not going to make a reference. So Square Enix are not making a reference to a dialogue interaction, to an interaction happened in the second movie, but they're going to mention something that happened 10 years prior, which is completely unrelated, but they won't mention the one related factor? Come on. What the hell? I hate it. Hate it. When game companies do this. I'm not going to have a go at developer, because this is probably corporate. This pisses me off so much. I know you might think, oh, it's such a minor thing. I mean, it sounds minor, but to put this in context, right? In the second movie, that Mantis and all, they're on a specific planet, right? I'm being a little bit vague just in case you haven't seen the second movie and everything. I know I've kind of given spoilers here and there, but it's been years since the movie's been out, so anyways. But they're on a planet, right? And all basically in the same room, all they're witnessing these interactions, right, with Mantis' abilities. And she basically puts Drax to sleep, just knocks him out. And, you know, she's interacting briefly with Gamora, tries to interact, or at least tries to, you know, give her powers. When I say give her power, I mean like be helpful with her abilities for Quill. She does something similar for Gamora. Obviously, they have history, which I didn't know anything about. But that's a interact with dialogue. It's a reference point. Talking about some thing you tried to chop in a bar bloody 10 years ago, that doesn't count. It's bullshit. It's like, I mean, I understand they're talking about things that happened prior. Like, yes, true. However, if we're talking about direct reference to a meaningful interaction, shall I say, that has meaning to it, especially where maybe one or more people are present, that is 100 times more meaningful than some random thing about trying to chat man up at a bar randomly by accident. I mean, sorry, but yeah, if it had few and saw match, you probably think she would be hot. You probably try and chat her up. That's Quill's style. I get that, but it's not meaningful. God, I hate it when companies do this. They skip over some really... I'm not saying it's a major plot point. I'm just saying it's meaningful dialogue, a meaningful interaction that's story building, that's character building, interaction. It's building an interaction like a character... God damn it. I'm going to end this here. But, yeah, okay, so I'm almost 100% certain this is set after this. Like I said, almost 100% certain because of what Gamora said. Reference point, I'm pretty sure that's what she's referencing. Just by her tone and, you know, her body language. So this will be set after the second movie, probably about... Because Groot was still a teenager. So give, say, 5 years, probably. Because I'm sure he grows fast. So 5 years after the second movie. Okay. Cool. Okay, that's actually a really good... That's a good thing for me to know in terms of timeline. That's actually really cool. So, anyway. I digress. And this one here, I just had to go into that. That was, yeah, I had to put my 2 cents on that. I'm sorry, but... When you care about timelines like this in movies like this that you enjoy when part of these universes... You care and you want things to be accurate, you know? I'm not... You know... Just saying. I'm sure it is to its own extent accurate, but at least be... You know, accurate within context. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I digress. End this one here. I'm going to take a breath, and I'll see you next time.